maybe those 5 were rescued with only minor injuries because they were able to get off so quickly when this happened, and that someone's personal boat came and brought at least one of them back to the shoreline to help out, because civilian vessels were called in to assist because of the magnitude of this fire and the rescue operation. So people Good Samaritans, I'm assuming, trying to jump in to help. Okay,
and
Suzanne,
there's a website that our producers are telling us about. It's called Marine Traffic. And Darla, we're going to ask you to kind of take a look at this. It shows the arc. It shows the arc.
Honestly, it's just tough to think about. You know, it could have been us. And I bring my babies on the boats. And, you know, I don't think twice about something like this happening. And, you know, and I worry that people that I really care about were out there.
And you...
Yeah, investigators say one local company based here in Santa Cruz was one of the outfitters who chartered that boat. And with those now missing for more than 14 hours, the situation is looking increasingly grim. The doomed boat had clients from multiple dive companies, including Worldwide Diving Adventures. Owner Christy Finstad ran the company and was helping to lead some of the dives. Their website features a Labor Day weekend dive for $665 on the Conception to the Channel Islands. There was no answer from the company phone number, and there was no answer at Christy's parents' home in Santa Cruz. Aboard the Beach Hopper 2, a charter dive vessel based in Monterey, owner and captain Mary Jo Nelson says the diving community is a small world.
Everyone does know everyone in some way. So, yeah, it's just super, super heartbreaking.
The Conception is owned by a company called Truth Aquatic, based in Santa Barbara. Mary Jo has been aboard vessels owned by the Truth Aquatic and says they have a good, solid reputation.
It's an amazing company. They run an impeccable business. So, yes, it was very hard to hear.
And yes, Mary Jo knew.
Boat fire in California raises concerns about whether the crew broke any laws. The wreckage of the Conception was pulled from the water near Santa Barbara yesterday. Jonathan Vigliotti has the new details.
On the day crews lifted the doomed dive boat near Santa Cruz Island, federal investigators raised new concerns about what led to the fire that sank it.
I'm pleased to report that the salvage operations have so far been successful.
An NTSB report says all 6 crew members on the boat were asleep when the fire broke out in the early morning of September 2nd. Investigators say one crew member was required to be awake. Crew member was required to be awake and on patrol. 5 crew members jumped into the water and survived, but 34 people were trapped below deck. All of them died.
This was a very challenging case all around.
Wildfire is now threatening 2,000 homes. It's burning near the city of Murrieta. That's about 75 miles southeast of Los Angeles. Fire officials say it may have been sparked by lightning yesterday. Strong winds caused it to flare up today. And late today, federal investigators revealed a possible cause of Monday's dive boat disaster. 34 people were killed when the boat caught fire and sank off Santa Cruz Island in Southern California. Chris Van Cleve has our update.
Investigators tell CBS News they increasingly believe the fire started on the ship's second level, known as the galley, trapping 34 people below deck. There are only 2 exits blocked by fire, including a small escape hatch above a bunk bed. Did it surprise you how small that second exit was?
It did. It surprised me how small it was. It surprised me how difficult it was to access.
In lengthy interviews with NTSB investigators, the surviving crew members described harrowing moments after the fire started.
They tried to enter through the double doors and couldn't get in because of the flames. They tried to access the galley from the front through the windows, but the windows wouldn't open. And at some point, because of heat and smoke and fire, they had jumped from the boat.
Among the possible causes the NTSB is considering, did lithium-ion batteries used to power the passengers' underwater cameras or lights malfunction during charging and overheat?
2 seconds. Pass over. what is your position and number of persons on board? Over.
Roger, are they locked inside the boat? Roger, can you get back on board and unlock the boat, unlock the doors so they can get off?
Those last questions from the dispatcher go unanswered.
There. Candace, can you hear us?
Yeah, the boat, I can hear you. The boat is rented out by Truth Aquatics, and that's where we are here at the boat rental service. I'm going to step out of the way so you can see. We're just off of West Cabrillo Avenue. Now, you're looking at the Truth. That also is owned by this company. Just to give you some